have our gratitude, stranger. You'll be in our prayers tonight.
Thank you. You've done us a great service, and we will honor you for it.
You have our gratitude, stranger. You'll be in our prayers tonight. Mir has answered our prayers. Bless you.
Thank you. You've done us a great service, and we will honor you for it.
Outlander, over here!
Looks like the raptor's taken to you. Keep it. For your help.
Are you sure?
One less raptor is the least of our problems.
Thanks.
It'll help you cover ground faster. You'll need it.
The mine gate is operational again. Go through there. It'll take you to Amnoon. And Outlander, please pay this tragedy back for us.
I will.
Get the card. We'll bury him at dawn.
Oh, man, I'm glad this...
That had to hurt. That's refreshing.
By the Sixth. Who are you? An outlander?
Yes, from across the Sea of Sorrows. I'm here to stop Balthazar.
Yeah, me too. Oh, you're serious? Then hi, and welcome. That would be quite an appreciated feat.
Have you seen his herald? An armored woman.
Didn't come this way.
No sign of her.
Try Amnoon. Lots of folks are going there. Take the road south and you'll hit it.
I'll check it out. See what help I can find.
These raids have got to stop. Why don't the Cavaliers do something?
Come hearing you. Some interference. Try get your ground if you can.
Higher ground. Oh, right. If you can hear me, I'll try to reach you later. Repeat, I'll try to reach you later. Hello? I'm just going to assume you heard that.
Halt! What's your business in Amnoon? In case you haven't noticed, there's a mob of people trying to get in.
I was
What's
told
that?
a party from Divinity's Reach is here. I need to speak with them. Also, a village north of
I
here was
can
attacked.
barely hear you, dude.
My crew is helping the survivors, but they could use Amnoon's support.
Wait here while I clear this with the council.
Captain Rahim, I can vouch for the commander. This is the leader of the guild I told you about.
There's a welcome sight.
This is the Dragon Slayer.
No, it wasn't a solo effort, but yeah. The commander's taken down one or two.
Ritlock? What? Kaz? You're here on behalf of the Queen?
Correct. But just a moment. Captain,
How many
does the
masteries
commander
have you
permission
gotten
to
so
enter?
far?
Yes, aye, Commander. Catch up with your friends and come see me at the Cavalier Station. We should talk.
No, I was Ashley was talking on the... Nice. Oh, hell, figures there's a champion running around where I need to go.
I get all kinds of people in here, and the stories they tell to get inside. Not that I blame them, but the city can only take so many before bursting. So, I take it you're here for Balthazar.
I am. I'm looking for a place to start. Any information you have would be helpful.
Well, your guildmates are being hosted by the chief counselor at the Civic Center. She can fill you in about the state of the city and the surrounding area. And she might know something about Balthazar, too.
Sounds good. Anything from the ground level? Someone who's dealt with him or his army firsthand?
My deputy are
Say it again?
at the camp run by Comir's priesthood. The refugees there may be of help. And then there's...
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about getting a little lower than ground level to find what you want? I have a deputy assigned to the local smugglers, the Homicene. Name a case. Not so sure he's mine anymore, but you might seek him out, if you don't mind walking on that side of the line, of course.
I think I can stomach it.
You'll find them at the casino. Tread lightly.
I don't know.
Hi, Commander. Your guildmates were just regaling us with tales of your adventures. You honor us. It's not every day a dragon slayer walks through our door.
The counselor must have misunderstood my part of the story, where she wouldn't be bending over backward to inflate your ego.
Well, thank you for the compliment. But this time, I'm not after a dragon. I'm after Balthazar. Do you have any information on his whereabouts?
The god himself? We only know he's constantly on the move, chasing who knows what. And that Amnoon is essentially surrounded by his troops, which maybe you have some insight into. We're at a bit of an impasse. Joko's government sent representatives of the Morden Crescent to Amnoon to offer military support against the Forged. The Morden Crescent may no longer be the honorable Sunspears they once were, but they would make powerful allies. And in a time like this, we need all the help we can get.
You people have history books? Open any one of them and it'll tell you short-term gains bring long-term trouble.
The Chief Counselor has the right idea. We should be grateful the Mordant Crescent are even considering helping us. We should fly Joko's standard and make it clear we welcome his kingdom's support.
We've resisted Joko for years. I'm not about to let him waltz in. And without a fight? Never. It's nonsense. Our only option is to align ourselves with Cormyr's priesthood and the remaining Sunspears.
Allying with either side will only lead to future conflict. Amnon has been independent and should remain independent. And round it goes. I'd welcome any counsel you might have, Commander.
It's easy for your Char friend to dismiss the threat we face. Joko is nobody's first choice, but we can't afford to turn down the Archon's offer. The Mordant Crescent are the only ones with the strength to ensure our survival.
The Sunspear's numbers are weakened, but their involvement could still be a beacon of hope. Their order has sacrificed everything to defy Joko and the Mordant Crescent. They'll protect us from the Forged.
Amnon must remain independent. Our doors have always been open. It's how we survived this long. The moment we pick a side, we're asking for trouble from the others.
And you, Counselor? You're awfully quiet over there.
There are no good options here. All of these plans are suicidal. I can't endorse any of them.
Spear Marshal Cormyr was a local hero, even before she fought a fallen god and took his power. Her Sunspears have always encouraged these people to keep fighting, even when darkness is closing in. They may be a small group now, but an alliance with the Sunspears would be the light in the dark the city needs.
User entered your channel.
Hey, what's up? Hey, William.
These people should just look out for themselves. The minute these yapping bags let a creature like Joko into this city, they give up any hope of freedom. He might be the biggest gun around here, but what happens after the Forged are defeated?
So did you need me for something? I'm doing the story.
Cost. In this case, all the people have to do is serve Joko forever after they die.
Alright, I'll talk to y'all later.
User disconnected from your channel.
An unconventional decision, and not what I expected. But thank you for your input, Commander. We'll accept the help of the Mordant Crescent. It's our best chance of survival. We do what we must for now, and we'll deal with Joko after the Forged have fallen.
Enjoy your afterlife of servitude.
Oh, no.
So wise, Chief Counselor. Joko will be pleased, and you've ensured Amnun's future.
The people will not see this as salvation.
May Cormyr forgive us.
A moment, Commander? These people are desperate, caught up in a war they don't understand. Balthazar came to the desert for Kraukatorek, not for them. But why? Why is he doing it? This is why I wanted you to pick the Sunspears, to represent Cormyr. She might guide us to answers or intervene in Balthazar's actions, especially if his goal is noble, but his path is not.
Your hope is inspiring.
Thanks. Have you heard from Tiny?
I couldn't get a clear signal. Guess I should try again. I have some big news to share. There must be some place that's clear of interference. I'll look once I've finished gathering information.
Hi, Commander. Your guildmates were just regaling us with tales of your adventures. You honor us. It's not every day a dragon slayer walks through our door.
The counselor must have misunderstood my part of the story, or she wouldn't be bending over backward to inflate your ego.
Well, thank you for the compliment. But this time, I'm not after a dragon. I'm after Balthazar. Do you have any information on his whereabouts?
The god himself? We only know he's constantly on the move, chasing who knows what. And that Amnoon is essentially surrounded by his troops, which maybe you have some insight into. We're at a bit of an impasse. Joko's government sent representatives of the Morden Crescent to Amnoon to offer military support against the Forged. The Morden Crescent may no longer be the honorable Sunspears they once were, but they would make powerful allies. And in a time like this, we need all the help we can get.
You people have history books? Open any one of them and it'll tell you short-term gains bring long-term trouble.
The Chief Counselor has the right idea. We should be grateful the Morden Crescent are even considering helping us. We should fly Joko's standard and make it clear we welcome his kingdom's support.
We've resisted Joko for years. I'm not about to let him waltz in. And without a fight? Never. It's nonsense. Our only option is to align ourselves with Cormyr's priesthood and the remaining Sunspears.
Allying with either side will only lead to future conflict. Amnoon has been independent and should remain independent. And round it goes. I'd welcome any counsel you might have, Commander. Thank you for your input, Commander. We'll fly the symbol of Cormyr and the Sunspear Resistance. Amnoon will be a wellspring of hope, a light for the rest of the desert to follow.
Cormyr be praised.
Oh, good thinking. There's no way history will repeat itself when this is all over.
I'm inspired already.
King Joko will make sure we regret this decision. You just killed us all!
The Sunspears are a liability. They need our help more than we need theirs.
A moment, Commander? These people are desperate, caught up in a war they don't understand. Balthazar came to the desert for Kraukatorek, not for them. But why? Why is he doing it? This is why I wanted you to pick the Sunspears, to represent Cormyr. She might guide us to answers or intervene in Balthazar's actions, especially if his goal is noble, but his path is not.
Your hope is inspiring.
Thanks. Have you heard from Tiny?
I couldn't get a clear signal. Guess I should try again. I have some big news to share. There must be some place that's clear of interference. I'll look once I've finished gathering information.
Did you hear the news? Amnoon is to become a sanctuary for all Sunspear survivors.
Sounds to me like our council is just taking on even more responsibility.
Just a while ago, you were worried they were going to invite Joko in. Now that will clearly never happen.
I was worried the council would fail to put its own citizens first, as Zalem
You case.
And they did.
Maybe. Who's asking?
There really is
Captain
no
Rahim
pleasing
sent
you,
me.
is there?
He's under the impression that you have access to Hamasine's network.
Yeah? He's wrong. So beat it.
Listen carefully, friend. I'm here to kill the god of war. Don't think I won't swat any flies that get in my way.
Well, if that's your angle, then you need Zalembor. He runs things. He is the Hamasine's network. He's usually in his office in the casino, but he's a very busy man.
I'm sure he'll spare a few moments for me.
What'd you find? Yeah, I can barely understand what you're saying, bud. Oh, okay. I was trying to find a way onto this mastery point in that cave thing. I can't remember how we did it.
I'll be seeing you.
Ah.
Look at this. So pretty.
What's that? Uh-huh. Nice.
Draw your cards, ladies and gentlemen. Pyramid, broken spear, and the dragon. Dragon consumes all. House wins.
Look at this. So pretty.
Sweet. So I see something over here says something about contact point.
I'll be seeing you.
Oh, for later?
Rare treasure.
last bets? No? Let's see what we have.
Until next time.
Crystal? Hydra? Oh, there's a Joko. Joko comes. Thank you.
Nice. Hey, isn't it the same? Isn't it the same gambling thing that as it was in Lion's Arch?
Vast kingdom of new customers.
You must be Zalambor.
I am. My friends, let's adjourn for now. In the meantime, my casino is yours. Enjoy the Grand Sahil's many luxuries. You spared me from a few more minutes of dealing with those smugglers. For this, I owe you. But next time, make an appointment.
Maybe I should explain why I'm here.
Oh, I know why you're here, Commander. What I don't know is what it's got to do with me. Elonian wine?
I'll pass.
You sure? It's not poisoned or anything.
I'm offended, Zalambor. You've never once offered me wine.
Ah! I present to you Archon Iberu of the Morden Crescent. Archon, the commanders come to us all the way from Lion's Arch.
Mordant Crescent. One of Palawa Joko's undead.
I'll be honored with awakening soon enough. But today I still have a pulse, Outlander. As I'm sure you're aware, Chief Counselor Iman invited me here to discuss military aid for Amnoon. And just as I arrive, I hear the Council has decided against the Alliance. It's not too late, Zalambor. Reverse this
So did you get your mini raptor?
before it gets any more out of hand.
Me? I wasn't even there when they made this decision.
Yeah, your mini.
That's beside the point.
For 5,200 karma.
Here's the point.
What are you...
When you complete the first storyline, you get your raptor, just after you extinguished all the fires and everything. You get to do the heart, and when you come up to the heart, it'll tell you you get a raptor.
He will further King Joko's ambitions for the area. Do you understand? You've built a marvelous casino, Zalambor. My troops have been enjoying it. And now, they will enjoy raising it to the ground. Awaken! It's unwise to intervene in our affairs.
I'm full of unwise ideas. But protecting the living from an undead army isn't one of them.
Beat your chest, Zalambor.
My apologies for the unpleasantness, Commander. This is why I insist on appointments.
Happy to help. Mainly because now you owe me.
The fact that I'm still able to walk is a point in your favor for sure. And this time of war does make for strange bedfellows. Cormier knows I've had worse.
I'm only after Balthazar. You understand? I can't be dragged down by whatever else you've got going on.
My organization makes it possible for me to do many things. Fund public works, donate to our refugee guests, keep candle after candle burning at Cormier's temples.
I want that.
I never wanted to cross the Morden Crescent, but I suppose it was inevitable. I'm grateful you were here for the Archon's overture, so I'll keep an ear to the ground on your behalf.
Yeah, I guess you can't use your greatsword if you're a necro. If you're using Scourge.
One for me.
Oh, that's right. I have to use that stupid contract thing, don't I? To get into this, gambling.
Oh, no, the contract thing? No, you don't have to.
Oh, well, No, when you got the trying to think, when you got the expansion, or you got the where the hell is it?
Yes, Toby, the gambling game is in there, in that little area, as well as the building to the northeast.
Yeah. So I'll see what's in here. Bag of coffee beans. Huh.
What do they give us, 5 maps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. At least that's all I can see right now.
Oh, cool.
Until next time.
I'm gonna gamble and risk a lot.
Make it quick.